All the boys to God.
I want you
oh, that's what you tell me. True, I want to sit and cry. That's why I know you be about to motherfucking die.
I think about it.
All the motherfuckers.
Santana, they were saying you was with him. They were saying that.
Do you know how much?
So weird.
Do you know how much that used to piss me off?
I never believed it, but I know Santana seen it. That's
Girl,
why
I used to be on YouTube like, ew. I'm like, first of all, I don't even motherfucking play that. We ain't doing that.
Okay.
We ain't doing that. And Carisha ain't with nothing that's gay, baby. She don't even play that.
Okay.
So it was just like, I'm just like, and that affected me. I'm like, that's corny. Why are y'all saying that I'm my best friend? Like, come on, what is we doing?
Y'all need to get into this drama because it looks like Young Miami's friendship with Saucy Santana is as good as over, as inside sources are reporting that not only did Young Miami slam Saucy Santana for lying about his relationship with Diddy and his involvement in the freak-offs, but she also accused him of meeting and trying to steal Diddy behind her back. Now, Saucy Santana was a guest on the Poor Minds podcast where he asked about rumors that he was Diddy's main girl, and Young Miami was a cover-up. Saucy Santana's response hit Young Miami in a bad light, and girl, Young Miami is about to expose him for who he truly is. It's about to be messy between them. Now, for those who may not have clocked on to this tea. So Diddy is currently locked up in a detention facility in Brooklyn after his bail appeal was rejected more than twice, as the judge believed he could potentially threaten or harm witnesses in the case. And he was also seen to be at flight risk after he traveled out of the country while his New York and LA homes were being raided. Now, we all know Diddy caught a lot of smoke after the lawsuits hit the internet. Young Miami also arguably had the worst few months of her life because not only did rumors fly around that she suffered the same fate as the girls who filed the lawsuits, but she was also accused of covering a whole lot of Diddy's these atrocities, as she was accused by Diddy's music producer Lil Rod Jones of helping Diddy fly pink nose candy, which was called Tosi, which was used for the freak-off parties. In addition to being accused of being an accomplice to Diddy's alleged crimes, Young Miami has also been speculated to have experienced the same treatment as the women who filed lawsuits against him. Now, if we are being real, the chances of her facing a similar fate seem high, especially given that multiple women have accused Diddy of violence. Remember Cassie's lawsuit where she revealed that Diddy loved his women to wear white nail polish? The lawsuit reads Ms. Ventura was required to dress up in lingerie for an FO, and Mr. Combs insisted she wear white nail polish to contrast her nails with the skin of the black men he hired to have sex with her. Pictures of Young Miami wearing white nail polish are all over the internet. And let's not forget when she briefly ended their relationship after her monthly allowance was slashed from $500,000 to $200,000, only for Diddy to reverse course and restore the original amount. However, Young Miami wasn't the only one who was catching the heat because her BFF Saucy Santana was also rumored.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, what the heck? And now it's crazy because I remember, and I even like had a little thought in my head, like, is it, you know what I'm saying? But I do remember those rumors about him. But I'm like heartbroken that they didn't get into it and they not friends no more. Like, no. Like, my reaction is really real because, like, I thought they'd be friends forever. But I'm gonna have to go back and watch that video of his interview because what the? All right, let's get back to it.
To have participated in some of the freak-off parties. Different media sources also alleged that Diddy's relationship with Young Miami was some sort of cover-up for him. Hooking up with Saucy Santana, I'm not gonna lie, it was wild. Y'all know Saucy Santana has always been open about his sexuality, so he refused to comment on the rumors because y'all know Saucy's coming out to address the rumor was gonna open doors for a whole new speculation because y'all know what the media can do. But then Saucy Santana finally decided to speak his truth as he appears on the Poor Minds podcast. The host kept it real and asked him if the rumors of Diddy mistreating Young Miami were true, and this was his reply.
He treated her so good.
Yeah.
He treated her so good. And he was still dating other women, like when she first started talking to him. And he was honest about it. He's like, yeah, I got other little names. But my girl ain't play. My girl sitting in the paint, and she watched everybody out. I
Zenfi's no-code automations save Google admins up to 20 hours weekly by simplifying tasks like user provisioning, access controls, and compliance reporting. Unlike alternatives, Zenfi connects multiple.
I said, girl, ain't nobody but you left, babe.
Yeah.
But she was mad because that wasn't her experience.
Mm-hmm.
He never put. First of all, Carisha has been through domestic violence twice, so that's not even something that
She plays with.
at all. He never put his hands on her. Even, I remember she got so mad trying to sell that card game. Do you like golden showers? And she said, yeah. And I remember her mama cussed her ass out.
For real?
Yes.
Why?
She was like, girl, what the you talking about? And Carisha have never had to go to shower. She just, I'm on my show. Let's make a viral moment.
Yeah, I get it because it's been,
Let's sell my card game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I can honestly say, even like being around, he was so loving to her, and he treated.
The host then asked him what he felt about the rumors linking him with Diddy and if he really hooked up with Diddy, and this was his response.
Santana, they were saying you was with him. They were saying that
Do you know? Do you know
he
how
was
much?
so weird.
Do you know how much that used to piss me off?
They were. I never believed it, but I know Santana seen it. That's
Girl,
why I was like,
I used to be on YouTube like, ew. I'm like, first of all, I don't even motherfucking play that. We ain't doing that.
Okay.
We ain't doing that. And Carisha ain't with nothing that's gay, baby. She don't even play that.
Okay.
So it was just like, I'm just like, and that affected me. I'm like, that's corny. Why y'all saying that I'm my best friend? Like, come on, what is we doing?
I mean, but you T, like,
yeah, but I'm not.
I was with you.
Yeah, but I'm not my best friend. Now.
Yeah.
Because these is out here.
So I do want to talk
I'm
about.
not giving it.
Yeah.
Saucy then talks about how he and Young Miami got into some sort of argument over the questions he asked her during the Carisha Please episode.
Same time, you know, me and Carisha was cussing me out during that interview. And she was like, she said,
listen to this.
You interviewing me.
So she didn't know the questions you was gonna ask?
But that's what I wanted to ask you. Because I'm not gonna lie, I do think you did an amazing job. But I feel like it was a lot of stuff like, that's why when I watched it, I watched it in full, and at the end I'm like, Cause Santana, you be going in. So did you do that interview as her friend, or
I did the interview as the interviewer. And
I think he gave it.
No, he did a great job.
However, it turns out that Saucy Santana was not entirely honest with all he said on the Poor Minds podcast, because inside sources are reporting that Young Miami is mad at Saucy Santana over what she called lies. And not only has she slammed him for speaking about her when they are not on cool terms, but she also exposed him for hooking up with Diddy behind her back and trying to steal him from her. The source revealed that Saucy Santana and Young Miami have not been cool since the whole Carisha Please interview, where Saucy refused to share questions he was going to ask during the show to her, so she was going to prepare answers.
You ready for the smoke?
I'm ready for the smoke. Is you ready? Bartender, can we get it? And I feel like everybody wants to know just these days, how are you?
I ain't bring us this far to go backward.
And when all of these allegations and lawsuits came apart, why didn't you speak?
I said I was gonna tell my truth.
What was your experience like, dating him? I don't really feel like you addressed everything. Talk, Cole.
The source then revealed that Young Miami claims that not only did Saucy Santana participate in the freak-offs, but he also tried to steal Diddy behind her back. Young Miami revealed that she got mad when she found out what Saucy tried to do, but she decided to let it go because Saucy and Diddy were of the same sexuality. The source revealed that Young Miami claims tapes of Saucy Santana participating in the freak-offs are with the feds, and him denying this whole thing is just a matter of time before the feds come out with names of people who have participated in the freak-offs, and he is going to be busted. I'm not gonna lie, I understand Young Miami's angle, and I really didn't expect Saucy Santana to speak about Young Miami when he knew they were not cool. He could have told the host that he was not with Young Miami, and they would have asked the question in a way that Young Miami would have not been involved. It would have just been about the rumors with Diddy. Young Miami slamming Saucy is heartbreaking. I really wish they put all their differences together and come back to bring BFFs, because they look cool together and their energy together is unmatched. Young Miami slamming Saucy Santana for trying to take Diddy away from her had fans talking, and they left comments saying, when he said Carisha does not mess with anything that's gay, when everyone in and out of the industry knew he was gay, Diddy even said he wasn't bisexual. So the rest of what Santana had to say, he could have kept it because he was discredited after the first statement. Ms. Boy, bye. She was the beard, remember how much Diddy was paying her in allowance, and Saucy was his boyfriend? That's how he and her made it this far in the industry. Diddy was behind both of them. He was happy to be saying that shit people talking about him sleeping with Diddy. I know did sleep with him. He probably did. So do you think Saucy Santana really tried taking Diddy away from Young Miami? Or don't you think there's more